In 2024, more than 2.8 million home appliances were recalled in the United States, including nearly 1 million mini refrigerators from a single brand that were short-circuiting and catching fires inside American homes. That same year, American households collectively spent $68 billion repairing or replacing broken appliances. The average new washing machine now dies faster than a car loan. Do you know which best-selling refrigerator brand accounts for roughly 70% of all complaints filed with the Federal Consumer Product Safety Commission, with over 200 reports of spoiled food and 62 reports of food poisoning? Do you know which trusted name is facing a class action over compressors that fail in as few as 3 years, covering 1.6 million units? And do you know which premium range brand now has a first-year repair rate above 50%, meaning more than half of their customers need a technician before the first birthday? We pulled service records, class action filings, and recall data going back a decade, not to tell you what is broken, but to show you the 5 brands that repair technicians, the people exposed to every failure on the market, still trust with their own money. Walk into any Home Depot or Lowe's today and you will see dozens of brands lining the showroom floor. It looks like competition. It looks like choice. It is neither. 6 conglomerates now control the vast majority of every major appliance sold in America. Whirlpool owns Maytag, KitchenAid, JennAir, and Amana. Haier, a Chinese corporation, bought GE Appliances in 2016 and now owns GE Profile, Monogram, Cafe, and Hotpoint. Electrolux owns Frigidaire. Samsung and LG fill the rest. That $99 billion market is a handful of boardrooms deciding how cheaply they can build your next refrigerator and how quickly they can force you to replace it. Appliances built in the 1970s lasted 30 to 50 years. Today, the average major appliance lasts 10. Repair technicians report many modern machines failing in under 5. The primary killer is the electronic control board, a $200 circuit that replaces what used to be a $20 mechanical part. And when it dies, the manufacturer does not sell the component, they sell the entire board. If they sell anything at all, 56% of American homeowners now replace rather than repair. But that statistic hides a second group of buyers, people who purchase appliances that never need replacing. Their machines are not smarter, they are not fancier, they are simpler, and they outlast everything else on the market by a factor of 2 or 3. We found 5 brands that every repairman we consulted kept naming. Here they are. Number 1. Speed Queen, the laundromat machine you put in your house. Speed Queen is a subsidiary of Appliance Laundry Systems, the world's largest commercial laundry manufacturer, headquartered in Ripon, Wisconsin. Every machine is built there. Every metal and plastic part is fabricated in-house. Where competitors assemble drive systems from 10 to 21 pieces with plastic gears, Speed Queen uses a 2-piece all-metal steel system. The drive shaft alone weighs 8 pounds, which is more than the full assembly weight of some competitor units. The wash tub is stainless steel. The outer drain tub is porcelain-coated steel. No plastic. Every machine is tested to 10,400 cycles, which is 25 years of household use. There is no Wi-Fi, no touchscreen, no app. The company's own literature states you will not find connectivity or color displays here. What you will find is a machine that does not break. The TC5 top loader costs roughly $1,300. It carries a 5-year parts and labor warranty. The industry average is 1 year. Consumer Reports named Speed Queen the most reliable brand in 2023, with only 6% needing repair. One consumer called multiple repair companies and heard the same thing from every single one. Speed Queen is the brand they never get called to fix. Over 25 years, one Speed Queen at $1,300 costs you about $52 a year. 3 mainstream washers over that same window cost $2,700 to $3,300, plus 3 rounds of shopping, delivery, installation, and disposal. But the washing machine is only the beginning. Number 2. Miele, 126 years, 2 families, never gone public. The Miele family holds 51%, the Zincan family holds 49%. 4th-generation leadership. The third-generation patriarch said that a shareholder value orientation would have a negative impact on product quality. That is why Miele has refused to go public for over a century. Miele is the only manufacturer in its category to test every product to the equivalent of 20 years of average use. Dishwashers undergo 5,600 cycles. Washing machines undergo 10,000 hours of operation. Their brushless motor carries a 10-year guarantee. Cast iron counterweights replace the concrete blocks used in cheaper brands. A patented honeycomb drum reduces fabric damage by up to 75%. Miele guarantees spare parts for at least 15 years after discontinuation, stocking over 70,000 original parts. Their entry-level dishwasher costs about $1,500. Yale Appliance data shows a first-year service rate of 5.6%, the lowest of any dishwasher brand measured. Over 20 years, that one Miele costs roughly $90 a year. 3 mainstream dishwashers over the same period cost from $158 to $278 per year. If Miele proves that family ownership protects quality, the next brand proves something else entirely. Number 3. Bosch, the dishwasher built in North Carolina and owned by a charity. Robert Bosch GmbH is 94% owned by the Robert Bosch Stiftung, a charitable foundation. Voting rights sit with an industrial trust. No quarterly earnings calls, no shareholders demanding cost cuts. Bosch produces over 1 million dishwashers a year at a dedicated plant in New Bern, North Carolina. Every Bosch dishwasher, from the $500 entry model to the $1,800 benchmark, uses the same brushless motor system. 2 small motors mounted on rubber suspenders. Minimal friction, minimal vibration, minimal wear. The lower models use condensation drying with no heating element at all. Fewer heating elements means fewer failure points. One critical warning: the 100 series is Bosch in name only. It has a plastic bottom tub, shallower racks, and no full leak protection. Yale Appliance explicitly lists 2 models from the 100 series as dishwashers to avoid. The real Bosch starts at the 300 series at $700. That is the first with a full stainless steel tub, full AquaStop leak protection, and adjustable racks. The 500 series, at $900, adds a door that auto-opens after the cycle to release steam for better drying and zero added electronics. The 800 series uses zeolite minerals, a chemical drying solution, not an electronic one, for near-silent 39 decibel operation. Consumer Reports surveyed 77,000 dishwashers across 27 brands and gave Bosch the best overall score. But dishwashers are the appliance you worry about least. The appliance you worry about most sits in the kitchen making a quiet hum right now. Number 4. Sub-Zero, the 20-year refrigerator from Madison, Wisconsin. It is third-generation family owned by the Bakke family. It was founded in 1945. It is 100% designed and built in the United States, with factories in Fitchburg, Wisconsin, and Goodyear, Arizona. Sub-Zero runs 2 separate compressors and 2 separate evaporators, one for the refrigerator, one for the freezer. Fresh food gets cool, moist air at roughly 50% humidity. Frozen food gets dry, frigid air. Each compressor only runs when its compartment demands it, which means dramatically less wear. Temperature holds within 1 degree of the set point. Door hinges are tested to 300,000 open-close cycles. NASA-based air purification scrubs ethylene gas, the compound that accelerates spoilage, every 20 minutes. The 36-inch French door starts around $10,500. That is a luxury price. But Sub-Zero's own data shows an average lifespan of 17 years versus an industry average of 10.5 years. Factory-certified dealers report that over 40% of service calls are for units 15 years old or older. Machines still worth repairing at 15. Real estate agents estimate a Sub-Zero adds $5,000 to $15,000 in kitchen resale value. Factor in reduced food waste from superior preservation and 0 replacement cycles, and the math approaches break even for any homeowner who stays in their home. The last brand on this list takes simplicity further than any of the others. Number 5. BlueStar, the range with 0 electronics. Prizer Painter Stoveworks has been building stoves in Reading, Pennsylvania since 1880, 143 years. BlueStar is their residential line, launched in 2002. Every range is handcrafted in Blandon, Pennsylvania. Made to order, there is no clock, no timer, no digital display, no Wi-Fi. No smart features. This is not a limitation. This is the design. Electronic control boards are the leading cause of premature range death in competing brands. Replacements cost $150 to over $700. BlueStar eliminated that failure point entirely. The open star-shaped burners allow maximum oxygen flow, pushing 22,000 BTU on the Nova series and 25,000 on the Platinum, with a simmer capability down to 130 degrees. The entire cooktop lifts off for cleaning at the sink. Construction is heavy-gauge stainless steel with porcelain-coated cast-iron grates. An authorized technician who services Wolf, Viking, and Thermador stated plainly, BlueStar has a minimum of repair problems compared to all of them because there are no electronic parts to fail. He recounted a couple who spent $10,000 on a Thermador 8 years ago. The fan broke. Thermador no longer makes the part. That will not happen with BlueStar. The RNB Nova. 36-inch runs $6,000 to $7,500. Designed for a 20 to 30-year lifespan. Original Prizer Painter stoves from the early 1900s are still in service today. The total cost to outfit a kitchen and laundry room with all 5 appliances, Speed Queen washer and dryer, Miele dishwasher, Sub-Zero refrigerator, and BlueStar range is roughly $20,800. The mainstream equivalent over 25 years, after 2 to 3 replacement cycles per appliance plus repairs, runs $14,000 to $22,000. More money, more hassle, worse performance, zero resale premium. 4 of these 5 companies are family-owned. The 5th is owned by a charity. None of them answer to Wall Street. All of them manufacture domestically. All of them stock parts for 15 to 25 years. All of them build machines with fewer electronics, not more. Stop replacing your appliances every 7 years. Stop feeding conglomerates that engineer failure into every circuit board. Buy the washer that repair technicians never get called to fix. Buy the dishwasher tested to 20 years. Buy the refrigerator designed to outlive your mortgage. Buy the range with no computer inside it. Buy machines built by people who refuse to build them any other way.